Hi, Gary Mintchell here, and I'm here at the Residence Inn in Orlando, Florida, just finishing up the MESA conference. Uh, MESA is the MES Association. MES used to be Manufacturing Execution Systems, and now it's Manufacturing Enterprise Solutions Association International. This organization has undergone quite the metamorphosis over the past 4 years, and outgoing chairman Matt Bauer of Rockwell took a lot of accolades for his leadership over the last couple of years. In propelling this, membership growth has been fantastic. They've opened it up. It used to be kind of an old boys club with just the smaller MES vendors. Most of the MES people, it's really consolidated. Some of the larger companies have bought into the space. And so there's been quite a change in this. And they also have tried to open it to end users. And so there was a good mix of technology suppliers, end user, actually implementers, and then systems integrators. And I actually had a great talk with a systems integrator from Brazil. There's a Brazilian contingent came up, even though MESA International now has they have an upcoming Prague workshop, and they're going worldwide. It's really good. It's really interesting, and several of the end users I talked to actually don't have an MES implementation, or they have something that's really old and needs to be updated. And they were here kicking the tires, going around. It's a good place to talk to everybody in the industry, pretty much, and just get an idea of what the different technologies are and the different solutions and how they fit with what they have right now and all that sort of thing. And by the way, this is not just a discrete manufacturing thing. Emerson Process Management had a booth, and some of the other people actually do discrete and process implementations. So this is a manufacturing industry-wide thing. I was listening to some of the keynotes. They have really good keynotes, and the last day they had Jan Baan, who founded the company that bears his name, and also was a major investor in WebEx that you've probably heard of, and he's gone through some other things. And now he has a new company called Cordis, C-O-R-D-Y-S, if I spelled it right from memory. And they're one of the new things coming, and Wonderware had rewritten their whole platform in a service-oriented architecture and some of these modern computing idea and technology tools. And Cordis is built up all that way. But it is what I think could be the next big thing in software, and that's business process management. And what they have is what I saw demoed, and they have a lot more than that, but what I saw demoed was a really cool build up your business processes, your workflow processes. And I'm seeing some movement into that regard, that we've engineered loops, and we know how to tune a loop, and we know how to engineer a machine and automate a machine, and we still need people to do all that, and it's very important. But it's time to take that next step of engineering and engineer the business process. It's the same process technology, but at a different level with different tools and so on. So you need to learn object-oriented programming, JavaScript, and HTML5, and a bunch of these new things coming along that help implement that. So that's going on right now, and that was cool. And the other thing I was thinking about the keynotes is that I was sitting there listening, and they had a guy from Strategas, an innovation company, I guess they're called, and they had Jan Baan speak, and they had other keynoters. And I thought, you come to these things, and you need to take some notes and pick up some ideas that you could take back. Like the talk on innovation was great. You need to come here, and I could report on it, but it doesn't do justice. You need to be here, listen to the guy, ask the guy questions, see him afterwards, pick up an idea you could take back to where you're working, make your career better and your company a better place. And that's what some of the values of what's going on. So anyway, this is Gary. I'm in Orlando, Florida at the MESA convention or conference, and it was really good. A lot of energy and a lot of questions and a lot of conversations, and that's fantastic. Next week I'll be reporting from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Until then.